Hmm. Right. So as you have seen at the beginning of the video, in those silly clips, I'm reviewing this tea that just arrived. So it is nicknamed Chime Gatherer, and it has a very long Chinese name that I can't pronounce. Right, does it have any details? I haven't looked it up online, the cultivar and elevation or whatsoever. Right, so what I did was tasted it a couple of times, brewed it a couple of times. This will be the 5th brew, and I made some notes. And if I'm honest with you, I'm not happy with this tea. Right, that's the end of the video. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Now I will do the 5th brew and I will explain what's what. Okay, so mind you, I might have put a little bit too much of the leaves in. You know what, let's just take some out. Let's just take some out. I think I put too much in there. There. Didn't realize until it expanded how much I have put in. Right, let's do this. There. And yeah, I still don't use the filter for whatever reason. And I'm happy with the smell of the leaves and how they look like. I just didn't enjoy the taste of the liquor, so we shall see. Forgot to count the seconds again. I'm not really sure if I just in my eagerness I put too much leaves in the teapot. But I can't really taste much of the tea. It's more just like bitter. So this is why I took some leaves out. Maybe I have just overfilled it, because obviously when it's compressed in keg, it's compressed. It takes up a small place in the teapot, small space in the teapot, and once it gets introduced into the water, it expands and fills everything up. So as you can see, the liquor is this yellowish, goldenish color. And right, so the smell of the leaves were like a little bit of banana, but with a little bit of icing sugar. It's to me. And then as I rinsed the leaves and did the first brew and started to smell the leaves, the banana, sweet, citrusy something came through, but it wasn't like lemon or whatsoever. It was a little bit um, deeper. It wasn't that bright citrusy note, right? And the funny thing was, as I left it to cool down, the smell of the wet leaves changed. It started to go into this strawberry gem like smell, and as you leave it to cool down even further, pretty much you just leave it to sit there, and as it cools down, it turns into this peach juice note, in my opinion. So it was quite interesting. So this is why I was looking forward to taste it, and I went through the first brew, and I didn't really like it, so I added more leaves because I thought maybe it's just too thin or something. Um, but the thickness is medium. It's alright. It's not too bad. What else did I put in? And of course there was this brightening body sensation. Immediately you had the tingles and all sorts. But all I could taste was really the mineral dryness coming through. So as I said, this is the fifth brew now, and I left it overnight. Okay, so those short clips I made them quickly yesterday. So I just left it overnight to see how I might change in my mind, or maybe I don't know. You know, just to sleep on it. Let's see how it will turn out on the next day. And immediately I have that dryness, that mineral effect coming up on my tongue, and that's about it really for me. It could be that my taste buds are not calibrated to taste this specific tea well. It happened before. There was one tea that everybody was amazed about online, and I just absolutely didn't like it because I couldn't taste anything of it. And this is pretty much the same. So all I could pretty much gather this mineral dryness, and as it dominates, I just can't really focus on anything else. And this is why I took some of the leaves out, because I thought maybe I put too much in at the end. But at the beginning I thought it's not enough, so I put some extra in. Of course this one is a 15 gram pouch, so there's still some in it. So what I might do, I might just leave it for, I don't know, a couple of weeks, maybe until next year. Just leave it in the pouch and see if my opinion will change. But at the moment, for me personally, it's not my cup of tea, shall I say this. Don't get me wrong, it's not like meh, but it's just, I expected more, especially after this lovely smell, because even the dry leaves, they smell just lovely. but it just doesn't live up. You know, it's like when the trailer is better than the actual movie. It's that kind of feeling that it leaves me with. And this is why these little taster pouches are good sampler pouches, because the taster is 5 gram, the sample is 15. This is why it's really a good idea, because you can look at the cake as an investment, really, a little bit, especially if they are a little bit high end, because obviously you buy the cake, you probably age it for like 10, maybe 20 years or even further. And with this sampler you just buy some and you just drink it every now and then. I mean, from 15 grams you can make 2-3 sessions easily, and if you don't like it, you know, you don't invest into the cake that can cost like 50, 60, 100 quid, and you just buy a sampler for 7 quid, price of 2 pints of beer, really, and you can decide, do you like it or you don't like it. So for me, this tea is a no-go, but that's just for me, that's my opinion, and hence I'm not going to buy a cake of it. And I wasn't planning to invest into any more cakes anyway. But this is why these small packs are good. You can decide whether you like it or not. If you like it, you buy a cake. If you are a little bit more fortunate with money, then you probably buy 2 or 3, and you break one cake up that you just drink every now and then, and the rest you keep it for aging. So I have 3 more to go of these, which I am going to taste test in the next 3, 4, maybe 5 weeks, and see if I will like any of those 4s that I have, 4 teas that I have purchased. Well, thank you very much for coming along today, and see you next time.